Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, it's not just a funding shortage that needs to be fixed. Tonight, we are highlighting a push to hire more 911 dispatchers in north central Washington. Stacy?
Well, we had a gorgeous day. It's looking great tonight, but things are about to change. I'll give you all the details in your First Alert weather forecast.
And forget a flyer on a telephone pole. Tri-Cities has a new high-tech way to reunite lost pets with their families, and officials say it's already seeing a lot of success.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner.
And I'm Austin Reed. We made it to Friday, and just before we came on the air live, we were both chatting with Stacy, who gave us the latest update. We pushed past 60 for a high today.
Not too bad for late winter, but Stacy, you're telling us that weather's not going to last.
Well, the warm temperatures are going to stick around, but the weather is going to change. And yes, we hit 61 degrees today in the Tri-Cities. Looking outside on our Legends Casino Skycam, 59 degrees right now. Winds are light at 6 miles per hour, so it's a very pleasant evening, but things are about to change. We do have a wind advisory beginning tonight in the foothills of the Blues. We're going to see some strong gusty winds, wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour, so just be aware of that going into the weekend. We're also going to see those breezy to gusty winds through the Columbia Basin. Those winds are just starting to pick up this evening. Still rather light, but you'll see these increase as the evening moves along. So partly cloudy and breezy for tonight. Those gusty winds in the foothills pretty much through the weekend and through the lower elevations all weekend long. Plus, we have scattered showers coming through our region and mountain snow returns, and it will be at pass level. So if you have any travel plans, you're going to want to check those past reports. All the details coming up in your First Alert full weather forecast. Austin, Alyssa.
All right, Stacy, we'll see you in just a bit with more weather. Well, other news tonight, Kitcom 911 is struggling with outdated infrastructure, and they are hoping that voters will approve a 0.2% sales tax this spring to help them fix it. But what that won't fix is a shortage of dispatchers. Kitcom officials say they have supervisors filling in, but they need more candidates. The minimum requirements being at least 18 with a high school diploma or GOD. They say there is a competitive pay and benefits structure, plus paid on-the-job training. But you do have to be able to pass a background check, psychological exam, and polygraph test.
They're inputting warrants and protection orders, and that can mess somebody's life up if you don't take it seriously. So it needs to be done correctly, ethically, 100% of the time.
Now, coming up at new at 6 tonight on Apple Valley News Now, we will hear from a 911 dispatcher about what it is like to save lives behind the scenes and how you can as well.
The West Richland woman accused in a murder-for-hire plot and the killing of her ex-husband appeared back in a Florida courtroom. Shanna Gardner's attorneys are arguing that certain items that were taken from that West Richland home during the execution of a search warrant contained things that were for attorney-client privilege only. Those things included Apple devices, iCloud, and Google Drives of Gardner's and her current husband's, Mario Fernandez. He's also accused of murder in the killing of Jared Bridegan. The judge is reviewing the defense team's arguments about whether or not at least 2 documents can be used in the court proceedings. The judge says he will review those documents and make a decision, but there's no timeline for when that could happen. Arguments on the issue will be at a later date. The Benton County Sheriff's Office says efforts to arrest a man wanted for reckless driving and obstructing law enforcement ended in a SWAT standoff last night. The Sheriff's Office says deputies chased the suspect to the area of Windy Lane in Benton City. Then he ran into a travel trailer. Deputies say as they were trying to get the door open, the man shot through the door above their heads. That's when Sheriff's Office called in the regional SWAT team. The Sheriff's Office says the man then called dispatchers and told them he was ready to surrender. He's now been booked on suspicion of assault, first degree, and unlawful possession of a firearm.
All right, new at 5, Oregon's governor says she will sign a bill that recriminalizes the possession of drugs, such as heroin and fentanyl. Democratic Governor Tina Kotek's office did not say exactly when she would finally sign that legislation, but the new law makes possession of a small amount of narcotics a misdemeanor with a potential penalty of 6 months behind bars. The new law comes after a ballot initiative passed by Oregon voters back in 2020 decriminalized the possession and personal use of narcotics. However, Opioid deaths in Oregon tripled between 2019 and 2022. The new law is set to take effect on September 1.
Now here in Washington, the State Bar Association voted today to limit how many cases public defenders can be assigned. Those changes would happen over the next couple of years, but advocates say it's absolutely necessary to cut down on the workload for lawyers assigned to defend people who can't afford their own counsel. Many county officials say they're already struggling to find enough public defenders to keep up with demand from the courts. They say this could take their budgets to the breaking point. So we're going to bring you an in-depth look at the issue and what changes could be coming in the future tonight on Apple Valley News Now at 6. Over in Congress, lawmakers in the House of Representatives could vote as soon as next week on a proposal that would effectively ban TikTok. The measures that passed out of the House Energy and Commerce Committee this week would ban the app in the United States unless a new company took control of it. Lawmakers have feared that social media platform poses an espionage risk that could benefit the Chinese government.
The threats posed by TikTok are real.
We're talking about foreign ownership and control of an app. And once that foreign ownership is addressed, not only will people be able to continue to say whatever they want on the app, you'll also have freedom of thought, freedom from fear that your thought might be manipulated because of the opaque algorithm.
TikTok CEO testified to lawmakers last year saying the app doesn't pose a threat to Americans. And the ACLU also opposes this legislation, calling it a violation of free speech. If enacted, one of the bills would give ByteDance 165 days to sell TikTok. Now, after the vote yesterday to advance the legislation to a full House vote, lawmakers received some pushback.
Yes, we've been flooded with calls, record amounts of calls. Any member of the Energy and Commerce Committee that voted yesterday has been flooded. The co-sponsors have been flooded. TikTok actually put up a notice where they blocked an individual to actually get on TikTok unless you called your member of Congress and told them, not to vote for this legislation. But that's just an example of how they can manipulate data and influence Americans for their agenda.
We're told approximately 170 million Americans use the TikTok platform.
Well, Alyssa, a new and improved way to report lost pets has arrived to the Tri-Cities Animal Shelter in Pasco. Shelter officials say it's all online. Since launching in mid-January, it has been a huge success. Thanks to this new system, residents have reunited almost 50 animals with their owners since the site first launched. Now, you are also able to see the number of lost pet reports, found pet reports, and the number of animals who have been reunited with their owners. Officials tell Apple Valley News Now that the original idea actually came from a different shelter all the way back in Florida.
Actually came about as a result of just a need that we saw. Our staff had been relying heavily on paper lost and found forms, which created a lot more paperwork than we needed, and it was also harder to find those pets because you would have to go through a book and flip through each page. So we decided, why don't we just do an online reporting? And we worked with our GIS team over at the city, and they were able to create an online form that then took the data from the form and mapped it.
Even though Tri-Cities Animal Shelter is based out of Pasco, reports don't just end with that city. The whole Tri-Cities metro area is actually served. To check out the new online tool, head to animalsheltertc.com. And the annual Vintage at the Ridge event is happening today and tomorrow at the Numurkah Pavilion in the South Ridge complex in Kennewick. There are over 50 vendors there selling everything from antiques and knickknacks to homemade lotions, clothes, jewelry, and home decor. Vendors from all over the state are filling up the 21,000 square foot building. The recreation manager for the city of Kennewick says part of the fun is just taking it all in.
You can dine with people, have some food. You can connect with vendors that have years of experience. And so it's more than just shopping. And that's kind of how we say antiques, decor, and inspiration.
And I apologize, I meant to say Numerica. Now, if you missed it today, don't worry. You can check the last day tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And of course, that is over at the Numerica Pavilion at the Southridge Sports and Events Complex.
If you want to check out the latest trends in home improvement, renovation, and living more green, you won't want to miss the Central Washington Home Expo this weekend in Yakima. This year's expo theme is Beyond the Blueprint. It has the latest in all things design and innovation. You'll be able to shop the Makers Market that has unique handcrafted items, all from local artists. There will also be giveaways, drawings, and swag from local vendors. You can bring the whole family for an interactive experience from the Farm Girl Pickings Workshop and kid activities like birdhouse making and Lego building contests. That is all at the Yakima Sundome. It starts today. It goes through Sunday at 2 p.m. You can purchase tickets at the door with general admission $13. Discounts for seniors and kids under 12. And speaking of local art, the Yakima Valley College's art department is hosting its semi-annual pottery sale. That features functional and sculptural work that has been created by YVC students and faculty over the past several quarters. Includes everything from bowls, mugs, planters, and even some odds and ends. Many of the prices are priced below $10. Organizers say this is a great opportunity to snag some unique gifts for your friends and family, or just some nice decor for your own home, and support a local college and local artists.
Seeing somebody come in and say, oh, I really like this, I want to buy this, I love what you did, I think is often a new experience for them, but also sort of a little bit of validation.
The event is being held at Palmer Martin Hall, Building 20 in the main lobby, which is on the corner of Nob Hill Boulevard and 16th Avenue. There is free parking, and again, all proceeds from the sale benefit the art department.
Lots going on.
Lots going on indoors, which is helpful.
Indoors, yes, with the wind and rain coming. All right, still ahead tonight, they are on target. Meet a group of athletes that are aiming for a bullseye.
And we were just talking about it after that nice and sunny weather we've been enjoying the past couple of days. Changes on the way. Stacey Lee has a look at your weekend forecast next on Apple Valley News Now at 5.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. In football, your team can have a bad season. In real life, when you are having a bad season, you can call Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. And with tens of millions of dollars collected on behalf of clients, we will find the best solution for your situation. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit us online at quantumlegal.com.
Does shopping for bladder control products have you feeling like you need someone to be on the lookout for you? Now you have your privacy back. We're HDIS, and we home deliver bladder control products directly to you. We're always on the lookout for you. You get free shipping in plain, unmarked boxes. So your private matters stay private. We understand how you feel. For over 35 years, we've delivered bladder control products to millions of Americans, just like you. You don't have to worry about incontinence any longer. Call now for your free product sample pack and over $45 in money-saving coupons. At HDIS, we're always in stock. We carry all brands in hundreds of styles and sizes. You'll be sure to get what you need, guaranteed.
For your free sample pack with your free catalog and $45 in money-saving coupons and free product samples, call 800-257-0683. That's 800-257-0683.
With Dish, get the same TV bill every month for 2 years.
Hello? Oh God, I think someone's coming.
No price hikes, no surprises. Because surprising TV shows are great. Surprising TV bills, not great.
Let's get you some fresh water.
The 2-year TV price guarantee from Dish. Tuned in to you.
See, Alice, it's snowy and cold out here, but in Triple Play's toasty indoor water park, people are happy and warm.
This is snow?
Roy, she's never seen it!
It's cold and sticks to my feet. This stuff rules!
Ah, look, she made a snow, Roy.
That is clearly a snow stand.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, including bowling, ropes course, and many more, all attached to a cozy hotel.
Who is that?
My Aunt Shirley.
Operation Best Friend on Good Morning Northwest, sponsored by Windermere Group 1.
No spike, heading back towards Rich.
State lawmakers have approved a change that would loosen restrictions on police chases like this one. Thurston County deputies say this driver is a convicted felon who took off during a traffic stop. That chase, deputies say, eventually led down a narrow jogging trail, but speeds hit 70 miles per hour. Deputies say it didn't stop until the driver hit an RV in front of a home in Lacey. In court documents, investigators say they had to get this man off the streets because they suspected him of DUI. Now, that's one of the reasons that law enforcement officers can currently start a chase is suspicion of DUI. Later this summer, though, those restrictions will change so the officers could chase people suspected of breaking any law.
Well, Kennewick is hosting the 2024 state championship of the National Archery in the Schools program for the first time, at least in Kennewick. The state championship started today at the Benton County Fairgrounds with over 700 archers from across the state. They are participating, and it's both the state national championship, both the state championship bullseye and the IBO 3D challenge is on the agenda. We spoke with one local student who scored very high earlier today.
It was really good. First people to shoot. My 10 meter was good. I shot a 48, and then a 50. And then I backed up and things got a little rough, but I still got a 268 overall. So that's pretty good.
And that's out of how much?
300.
These students are coming from all across the state, from Spokane, Clarkston, Linden, Centralia, Seattle, all over the place. They're coming here to see who's the best archer.
Yeah, I was out there earlier. A lot of fun. Attendees benefit from scholarships, awards, and the chance to qualify for the national championship scheduled for April in Utah. Scholarships range from $500 to $1,500, plus offers support for post-secondary education or even training programs upon the high school graduation. The event will wrap up tomorrow.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
Well, it's been a beautiful Friday evening so far in our Dust Devil Sky Cam in Pasco. 59 degrees around the area. And like I said earlier, we hit 61 degrees today, well above our average for this time of year. We gave you those averages. Typically, the first part of March, we're in the low to mid 50s, 62 by the end of the month. So 61, not too bad. And again, precip, we'll still see a little bit of that coming. In fact, we have some coming this weekend. We do have a wind advisory to warn you about. Foothills of the Blues, that I-84 corridor down south of Pendleton. That region is going to be difficult for high-profile vehicles like big rig trucks or campers or some people pulling trailers. You want to be safe through there. We could see gusts up to 60 miles an hour. That could be dangerous on the roads. Let's take a look at our futurecast winds, and we're going to really see these winds pick up tonight. Look at Walla Walla. These are 44-mile-an-hour gusts overnight early into the Saturday morning. Still pretty light in the Columbia Basin and elsewhere, but this is where it starts, and then we really see those winds pick up through the entire region. So be prepared for strong gusty winds most of the day Saturday through our region. They calm down a little bit, and then those winds come right back on Sunday afternoon as another system moves up. These will be southerly flowing winds, and then eventually Sunday night we'll get a little bit of a break. So winds is the big change mainly in our area, and the chance for some showers. Temperatures starting to warm up. Most of us will be above freezing, but in the Yakima and Kittitas Valley still sitting right around that freezing mark. Sunnyside and Yakima at 32 tonight. Cle Elum 29 degrees. Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities, will be above the freezing level mark tonight, but elsewhere we see lows in the 30s, 31 Prosser, 32 in Connell. Foothills of the Blues warming up right there, getting protected by the mountains. 37 in Milton Freewater, 34 Pendleton and Walla Walla. Let's talk about tomorrow's daytime highs. So still warm. However, we're going to see periods of light rain on and off through the day. You could see some early morning showers, a little bit of afternoon sunshine, and then more showers in the afternoon. Temperatures right around the average in the low to mid 40s and 50s, I should say, through the region. Let's take a look at the weather pattern. Here's the change we're talking about. This ridge of high pressure, that's what brought us the beautiful sunshine today. It moves to the east, and then this moves in off the coast. There's those snow showers from the top of Washington into the Central Cascades and even down into the Oregon Cascades, and that's when we'll start to see those showers move through. Short-lived, but still moving through the area. There's that snow, there's that rain again on Sunday, so just be prepared for that. There is a wind winter weather advisory for the southern portion of the Washington Cascades. They're looking at anywhere from 1 to 3 feet of accumulation. No winter weather advisories across Snoqualmie Pass, but do check that pass report because we're going to be seeing snow coming through the area on and off throughout the weekend, mainly at the upper levels, but it could be at pass level as well. Here's our future cast. We have more showers moving through the area on Sunday, so be prepared for a kind of wet and windy weekend and heavy mountain snow coming back to the Cascades. Here's your travel forecast. If you are heading to the west side, it's going to be wet in Seattle. We'll see rain showers in the Portland area this weekend as well. 49 degrees for the high on Monday, and if you're heading up to the Spokane area this weekend, look for rainy conditions there as well. Here's our 7-day planning forecast for Walla Walla and Hermiston. Not bad. Don't forget, we're going to be moving our clocks forward on Sunday. Tri-Cities and Yakima, temperatures staying in the 50s with wet weather through Tuesday, clearing up by midweek. Austin, Alyssa.
Thanks, Stacey. Tonight we're talking about a new development in the future of digital computing.
We will tell you about a supercomputer that could become the fastest one on the planet. Stay with us for that. It's next.
A view of the Palouse like no other. Fly the Northwest Tuesday.
Did you know that you may have insurance coverage for your own medical expenses? If you have insurance questions, call Allen Brecky Law Offices. Call 735-0546 to find out what your rights are under the law.
Next extra, Oppenheimer going for a sweep. Ryan Gosling all set to rock his Ken. Just hours till the Oscars.
We are on location with every last-minute detail.
And my ultimate fashion forecast.
Next extra.
Tonight at 7:30 on Apple Valley News Now.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is celebrating 29 years with a $150,000 anniversary Jeep giveaway. Beep beep, win a Jeep for $20,000 cash. Play with your Club Wild Card to earn entries every day, or download our mobile app. Play the game and win bonus Jeep entries. Play with your Club Wild Card to earn entries and win up to $1,600 every Friday and Saturday. Then drive off in a new Jeep Wrangler or take home $20,000 cash on Saturday, March 30. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often. Celebrating 29 years.
People are switching to Spectrum Internet. Let's see why.
We count on Spectrum Internet and the advanced Wi-Fi to always keep us connected and protected.
It's so reliable and fast.
Get Spectrum Internet with 99.9% reliability for $49.99 a month with free advanced Wi-Fi, free modem, and free security suite for 12 months with no added taxes or fees and no contracts. Save even more with our new 2-year price guarantee when you level up to 1 gig. Call 1-833-548-4999 or scan to call.
Ever since we switched to Spectrum Internet, our daughter's curiosity has a new spark.
Now we're saving a ton.
Since Spectrum Internet is fast and reliable, we don't worry about interruptions. Amazing!
Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month with free advanced Wi-Fi. Save even more with our new 2-year price guarantee when you level up to 1 gig. Call 1-833-548-4999.
Call now. Imagine yourself in a new Toyota. Wow.
Yeah.
I love it. Woo!
Whoa.
Oh, hey. Hey.
What are we, Steve?
Winners.
I love you.
Did you know that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care? A 2-year or 25,000-mile maintenance plan and roadside assistance. That's the value you can expect from Toyota.
Ready, set, go get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
Over the years, personal injury lawyers and law firms have come and gone from our area. For over 30 years, the constant voice for our community has been from Allen Brecky Law Offices. To find out what your rights are under the law, call now.
Welcome back. A new supercomputer could soon be the fastest on Earth. It's named Aurora, and it's located at the Argonne Leadership Computing Facility in Lamont, Illinois. The computer has 6 huge graphic processors, 2 large cyber physical systems. Aurora uses artificial intelligence to help scientists make informed decisions faster. It can compute 2 billion calculations per second, but does cost hundreds of millions of dollars to do that. Developers are hoping to use it to accelerate advancements across an array of scientific research, as well as contributing to cures for chronic conditions. Climate scientists are also planning to use Aurora to train AI weather models to help predict climate issues at an extremely local level.
Well, we may need to change that name to Stacy.
Stacy's much better at it.
She is. And she's next with a final look at your forecast. Hang tight.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Tonight, reactions to the President's State of the Union address. So how do most Americans see the future? Plus, getting aid inside Gaza. Will the new plan work? More Americans turn to World News Tonight with David Muir, the most watched newscast on television.
Dishwasher on the fritz. Laundry giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
So, all of us are here to talk about trading. Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See, $830 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
You drive a hard bargain. Boom. Chocolate milk.
You don't have to trade.
I'll take the chocolate milk.
Okay.
Get $830 off any phone, no trade-in needed. US Cellular, built for us.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction. Some bath remodels just cover up water damage. Fact. Bathfitter inspects and cleans your current tub area, and we make any necessary repairs before installing our product for a watertight fit. Bathfitter installations are built to last, with a lifetime warranty to fit your expectations. Get the bath that fits you. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
The Medicare Annual Wellness Visit is a crucial step for seniors, and here at the Pacific Clinic, we are proud to offer it with 100% coverage from Medicare. During your visit, our dedicated healthcare team will work closely with you to develop a personalized long-term preventative care plan.
We believe in taking the time to educate our patients about their health. We genuinely care about your well-being.
Your life is exciting and deserves to be celebrated. We are here to help you stay healthy and enjoy life. Call 509-783-5465 today and be scheduled as early as next week. Play hard, live well at the PC.
Vegas action is closer than you think. The fun is waiting for you at Nob Hill Casino. Come in and pull up a chair at your choice of blackjack, pie gow, heads up hold'em, or high card flush, and play with the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club to take your game to the next level and earn rewards for food, bowling, prizes, and cash. There's always a spot for you at Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. Law is a complicated matter. Our team of experts will fight for you and help you find the best solution for your situation. Don't let life's challenges get the best of you. We're here to help. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit our website at quantumlegal.com.
All eyes are on Hollywood this weekend. It is the 96th Annual Academy Awards.
And you can see it right here on Apple Valley News Now. The awards air Sunday afternoon on your favorite station. Now, Lily Gladstone, who has links to Washington State, is among the candidates for her Best Actress, and that's for her performance in Martin Scorsese's Killers of the Flower Moon.
Now, Gladstone went to high school in Western Washington. Coverage of the Oscars begins at 3:30 with the red carpet show, followed by the Academy Awards at 4 with host Jimmy Kimmel. And again, that is right here on Apple Valley News Now. It might be good weather to be inside and watching an award show.
It could be, but let's take a look at our weather photo of the day. Enjoy this. My friend Kathy sent this beauty in. Look at that. That is the Blue Mountains with a little bit of snow. And guess what those are? Green wheat fields.
It's that time
That's
of
how
year.
it looks when it's early, and then they turn brown later on. So thank you for sharing that, Kathy. Remember, new way to submit your photo. Go get your phone out and snap that QR code on the right-hand side of your screen, and then you easily can upload your weather photo right there. Thank you, Kathy, for uploading yours and sending that in. So great photo. All right, let's also talk about what we have to think about this weekend, as not only the weather changing, but so is the time. Now, we lose an hour of sleep, but no one's upset about this time change, guys, because that means more daylight. Yay! So turn your clocks ahead 1 hour before you go to bed Saturday night. And while you're at it, change the batteries in those smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. Good time of year to think about that. Good reminder for everybody.
Yeah, definitely don't want to be without those smoke detectors.
That's right.
Thanks, Stacey, and thank you so much for watching. World News Tonight with David Muir is coming up next.
We'll be back at 6, hoping your news is good news.
Have a great weekend.